Hello everyone, my name is Henry.
And I'm his boyfriend, Gregory.
And today we're going to do a boyfriend tag video.
Where we answer questions about each other and spill a little tea.
Spill a little tea, maybe roast the out of each other.
Maybe.
Maybe, let's see. All right, let's get started.
The library is open.
The library is open.
I've not seen these questions yet, so I have no idea what I'm in for.
Let's get started. Okay, so first question is, how did we meet?
This is fun because everybody knows the story of how I met Henry. I'm a little curious, what's the story of how Henry first remembers seeing me?
Okay, so I remember in high school, I knew that Greg was the other gay at the rival high school. I went to Bloomington South, he went to Bloomington North.
A better school.
Oh yeah, whatever. But we didn't actually know each other. I just knew he was the other gay at the rival high school. Oh my gosh.
Gay gasp.
Gay gasp. Then we eventually met at a college party. We instantly connected at that party. And then Greg started hosting these parties called Wine Wednesdays.
What were your first thoughts of me? Like when you were like,
We'll get to that. That's a future
who is this
question.
guy?
That's a future question.
Who is this stud?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, okay? But, so hold your horses, buddy. Slow your roll. Greg would host these Wine Wednesdays parties. Then throughout the years, throughout our college years, we would reunite multiple times just at parties and friend gets-togethers. Talking is hard, okay? Get-togethers. Friend get-togethers. We, again, always had this connection. There was always a spark between us.
I just love your, pre-prepared canned response. I'm curious to go deeper.
That meant so much to me.
I'll do anything for you.
We're gonna get there, Greg. We're gonna get there. Bravo.
Okay, Miss America. I want world peace.
What was your first impression of me?
No joke, the first word that comes to mind is loud.
Me? Loud?
And I don't mean that in a bad way.
Good.
I mean that Henry walks into a room and everybody knows he's there.
Aww.
Regardless if you want to or not, because you can hear him. No joke, we'd have parties and you could hear Henry coming down the street as long as the windows were open. Sometimes even if they weren't open. But when he walks into a room, he just fills it up with his charismatic, bubbly personality. And just that outgoing persona just instantly attracted me to him, in addition to being adorable.
Aww.
But just finding someone who just radiates that positive energy all the time and is always excited for new things and old things and really just anything is, I'd say, probably one of the biggest things that attracts me to Henry, because spending your life with someone's a long time. And you've got to have someone that likes to have fun and is always looking for the next adventure, and that's Henry. And I picked up on that from the moment we met.
Oh, you're going to make me cry. Oh my gosh. Thank you, baby. I love you.
I love you too.
My first impression of you was that, like I said earlier, you're very generous. And I thought it was really incredible how you brought all of these different people together at your Wine Wednesdays parties. And it was like a safe space to have a gaggle of gays all together, and everyone felt like they were able
Sorry about that. Wait.
Is there another one?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's a demon in me.
But yeah, you just provide this safe space for everyone to get together, meet other gays at IU. And it was just really cool how you were able to connect with so many different people and bring them together.
Aww.
Yeah.
That was my goal.
Yeah.
I mean, in addition to, conveniently getting to bring Henry over all the time.
Okay, so. How am I doing? Good?
My sole purpose in this relationship is to bring a water bottle for Henry and take pictures.
Thank you. You're the best.
I know.
I love you.
I love you too.
So where was our first date?
I had graduated college and Henry was going to be graduating. And I knew this was like my last chance to shoot my shot. Otherwise he was gonna graduate and potentially move away. So after a little bit of reconnecting, I decided to, it was July 3rd.
July 3rd.
And it happened to be the day that they were doing fireworks on Lake Lemon, which is where my parents lived. And I invited him out on the pontoon boat, and we went out on the lake. I brought a little picnic, and we got to have dinner as the sun was setting and have fireworks all at the same time, wrapped up in the same night. And it was just absolutely perfect.
It was literally the perfect date. That's like out of the movies or something.
Right as the sun was setting, there was fireworks, and Henry had no idea that there was gonna be fireworks.
I had never seen a firework before. Just kidding. Or am I? Do 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 do. Aww. So who said I love you first, and how did you know? So let me go first.
Sure.
Yeah, my turn. Okay. So I don't remember who said I love you first, but from my memory, it was both of us. What I do remember is one of us said I love you, and then the other one responded and said I love you too. And so it was definitely mutual.
You remember where we were?
No.
You don't remember where we were?
Were we at Campy House? On the
No.
couch? No.
We were at your apartment at Oddfellows,
Uh-huh.
laying on your bed,
Yeah.
and I think we'd been watching Housewives, or he'd been making me watch Housewives.
It really brings out the romantic loving side.
It does.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were laying on your bed, watching Housewives in your old apartment at Oddfellows, and I said that I think I love you. And you were saying that you think you love me too, and then we said the I love yous.
Aww.
Yeah,
That's so precious.
I know.
Now I feel
Especially
like-
because he has zero recollection of this whatsoever.
I know, now I feel like an I love you, baby.
It's okay, you can always, I love you too.
I love you so, and
You can always count on me to remember the special moments.
exactly. And you can always count on me to not remember anything at all. But that's because my brain is saving space for more important information.
That is very true.
Like clearing my throat. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Okay, so rewind. And how did you know that you loved Greg and that he was the one? We always had this spark between us. And after our first date, that spark quickly turned into a flame because it was a whirlwind. We spent so much time together after that
did.
date, and we became very, very attached to one another. And
Like every day for a month.
yeah, like I was saying, that spark turned into a flame, which turned into a fire. Just kidding. Then we became official. Then I made the decision to stop drinking. And I remember Greg and I were going out to dinner, and I told him that I wasn't going to drink anymore. And I had no expectations of Greg to stop drinking or anything like that. But his immediate response was, okay, I'm done drinking too. And that meant so much to me.
I'll do anything for you.
I love you.
I love you.
We should do like an I love you counter in this video.
Yeah.
How long have you been together? Well, we started dating technically on July 3rd of 2014, but then we made our relationship official on what day?
On August 4th of 2014,
Yes.
which is also my brother's birthday.
Yeah.
And ironically is going to become my cousin Alex and his fiancee Carrie's wedding day
Oh.
this year.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
A lot of stuff
crazy.
happens on August 4th.
I know, right? It's the day to beat. The day to make your relationship official. Relationship.
It is.
Gosh, words are so hard for me. When are they gonna get easier? Are they ever going to get easier? Tell me.
okay.
Tell me why. Tell me why. So that was August 4th of 2014. So 2015, 2016,
2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22,
23. So
9 years.
almost 9 years.
Almost 9
Yeah,
years.
almost 9 years. So yeah. So what can I say?
Yeah.
I know my numbers. Almost 9 years.
I know.
Yeah. And we'll get married eventually.
Eventually.
It'll happen. We were planning on getting engaged before the pandemic started, but then the pandemic started and also life events happened and really hit the fan, so it's been on pause. What's your favorite thing about me?
Your bubbly personality and how when you just like walk into a room, it just lights up.
Don't stop.
And everybody knows he's in the room because he's so loud. And how he just has this like hunger for adventure and is not complacent with doing the same thing every day. And I feel the same way about life. There's a whole big world out there that I want to explore and see and people to meet and things to do. And I just love that Henry has that same energy.
I love you.
I love you too.
So my favorite thing about Greg is, there's so many, is his ability to connect with people. Greg can literally, you can connect with anyone and you make a deep connection. It's not just like getting to know someone, more of a surface level connection. Literally anyone you meet, you'll get to know their life story. I think we're similar in that way, but you take it to the next level in a really, really special way.
When we're like, flying somewhere and, Henry will like have his headphones on, he's got his laptop out, he's editing, just tunnel vision, there's people around him, but who knows. And meanwhile, I've gotten to know everybody around me and the seats in front of me, behind me. I know their life story. I know who their kids are. This has actually happened. Like, I know what they do for a living.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even get a chance to look at my laptop because I was chit-chatting the whole time.
You little goober, you.
It stresses him out.
No, it doesn't stress me out, actually. I love you.
I love you too.
You're the best.
So are you.
That's one of the many things that I love about Greg. I wouldn't say I have a favorite quality because all around he is my favorite quality.
I also cook him food.
Oh yeah, he's the chef.
I always say the moment Henry knew I was the one was when he associated me with where food comes from.
All right, so who takes longer to get ready?
That depends. I mean, 99% of the time it is Henry.
What?
Hands down, Henry.
No.
But for special occasions and stuff, like filming for today, I take significantly longer. I'm always on gay time, which runs about an hour behind straight time.
Yeah, exactly. But details.
And then there's
details.
Greg time, which runs an hour behind gay time.
Yes. He took so long today. He took like 3 hours.
But
so,
normally, it was not 3 hours. But normally,
maybe 2.
Henry takes exponentially longer to get dressed than I do.
I don't know. I love to prep. Okay. Oh gosh. So what's my weirdest habit?
Oh man, where do I start?
Excuse me.
This is Henry's world and I'm just living in it, let me tell you guys.
What?
I would have to say, it's gotta be the random noises. I mean, I'll just be working on a Teams call, doing my thing, and I will hear like Henry come like singing and clucking and making the strangest noises down the hallway at the top of his lungs with not a care in the world. And like my coworkers just have gotten used to hearing random things coming out of the background of my videos.
I just gotta own it. At first I was getting embarrassed, and I was just like, no, own it. Own it, Lisa Rinna.
Or I'll be watching TV and he'll get up and just start prancing back and forth in front of the TV. Like flapping his arms and stomping, and I don't know. It's always entertaining. Not sure where it comes from though.
I'm channeling my inner river dance, right?
Yes, that is true.
Exactly.
He also trips a lot. Like, I'm not talking like stumbles. I mean, I'm talking like, I'll hear him walking down the hallway and then just like thud. And like, he's on the ground kind of tripping, like, and never gets hurt.
So Gregory's weirdest habit, I honestly don't know. You don't have that many weird habits, but in general, you're just my little weirdo in general.
I am.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are my little weirdo.
Yeah.
Ah, boop. Ah, boop. How do you think your life is different now than before we met? Greg provided me so much stability in my life, and you bring me so much consistent happiness. And you really changed my life.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Well, you did a lot of the same for me too. I've got a really bad habit of like tunnel vision. I'll get wrapped up in work. Everything else around me kind of just like melts away. And I'll realize like a month has gone by and I've like not like gone out and been social or seen anybody or done anything. And Henry just brings the joy back into my life. And he will come in at like 5 and be like, okay, Greg, you're done. Let's go do something fun. And he's always just taking me on adventures and having me film these videos and sparking that adventure. And I love you so much for it. I would be a mindless work drone if it wasn't for you.
Aww. Okay, this is our final question.
Or so he thinks.
Oh gosh, okay. So what is your favorite thing about our relationship that you can't evoke on social media? Greg is my best friend and he's my soulmate. He's the one that knows me the most and that I can truly be myself around you. Just to have someone where I know no matter what, he's not going to judge me, he's always going to love me, have that unconditional love and support means the world to me. It has made such a monumental difference in my life. I continuously feel so grateful to be able to have someone like that as a life partner. You are my soulmate, and I'm so grateful that I can be my true self around you.
God, they sound like wedding vows. I'm gonna take notes from this video for later.
Comes from the heart.
It does. Well, for me, it's kind of along the similar route. Growing up in the Midwest, gay, just outside of town in the country a bit, you know, it is hard. You put up a lot of walls and you code shift so much to try to fit in and not be discovered because you fear for your safety, you fear for your life, you fear for all of that falling away if somebody finds out your secret. And because of that, you almost sometimes lose yourself because you spend so much time trying to be somebody to fit the mold of what you think society wants you to be so nobody finds out about you that you sometimes forget who the real you is. Henry has really helped me break down all of those walls and find myself and become myself. You know, it's been a long journey and there's been a lot of people that have helped and have contributed to that along the way. But I've got to say, Henry is the person who's just really torn down all of those walls. We've helped each other discover who we really are and show that to the world. And I wouldn't be the same person I am today without him. You all see just this fun, bubbly person on video, and you also see him getting deeper in a lot of videos that he does as well too recently. But what you don't get to see is just that person who's just there for you always and is like not afraid to have those deep conversations and gives you that unconditional support of, I've been there too, I know what you went through, I know what you're going through. We don't have to keep feeling this way. And I will forever be grateful to you for that.
I love you, baby.
I love you.
You have really shown me how to love myself and parts of myself that I didn't love. You've shown me how to love all parts of who I am. And that has really, again, changed my life so, so much. And finding someone that does love every single part of you.
All of you.
All of you. All of me loves all of you. That's meant a lot. So I love you, baby.
I love you.
We really had to lean over for that one. So that's just true love right there.
It is.
But that is all the questions that we have.
Or is it?
Or is it? It is. We'll get some roasty questions in the future. I promise you. I promise you. You hear this right now, right here, it's going to happen, okay? Yeah, this is not the last boyfriend tag video. We're going to do plenty more boyfriend Q&As. I absolutely love to have Greg on my channel as much as possible, as much as he's available. Aww. So you'll get to see lots more of both of us. Yay! Yes, I'm a weirdo, but Greg's taught me to love my weird self.
Exactly.
All right, thank you all so much for watching this video. It was really, really fun to make.
It was a lot of fun to participate in too. I had no idea the questions ahead of time. I was expecting like, who picks up more around the house, who farts more, you know, who does the laundry, and instead it was a bunch of really great, deep questions.
Yeah, this isn't Degrassi, but I go there, okay?
Yeah.
I'm wild.
I felt like I was like writing wedding vows.
Oh, well, again, you can save this video and your questions for your wedding vows.
There we go.
Our wedding vows.
Yes.
Yeah, not your wedding vows, because you're getting married to me, okay? So if you like this video, hit that like button. And then also, if you have question ideas for future videos, leave a comment below. And make sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos. All right, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Mwah.
Mwah. What did you drop?
My phone. Oopsies.
This is Life with Henry.
Yeah, I'm very clumsy.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody. Say bye, Gizmo. Good boy.
Wasn't that fun?
You were just a good boy. Yes, it was.